the other building. and may I call upon Nithila onto the stage. And before I call upon Nithila, who is giving a CC8, I would request her evaluator, Aniket, to read out the guidelines of CC8.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
The objective of CC8 is to get comfortable with visual aids. And the objectives are to select a visual aid that are appropriate for your message and audience. Use visual aids correctly with ease and confidence. And time is 5 to 7 minutes. On the list.
Nithila Henry, the fortune clock. The fortune clock, Nithila Henry.
Time and tide, wait for none. There are many clocks in our life. It can be a project clock, home clock, personal clock. We keep running to catch up every clock in every phase of our life. Do you think the clock stops any time? No. There is a clock which works for us, our well-being during day and night without any hazard. Any guesses about the clock? Good evening, Toastmasters, my dear friends.
Good evening.
Any guesses which clock that could be? Any other guess?
Life clock.
Okay, let me remove this TikTok, and I'm here to introduce you to the fortune clock today. So why I'm calling this as a fortune clock? This is also called as circadian rhythm and human body clock. This clock will help you to achieve the fortune of good health. There's a time for every organ in our entire body. You may think, okay, if one organ is working in particular time, what about the others? Will it stop working? No. The organ which is working in its peak function, other organs also will be working, but in the particular time, the particular organ will be more active. See the example of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. This is the time of our lungs. This time our body must be kept warm, and it is better for you to sleep. If you are awake, this is the good time for you to practice any breathing related exercises, because this is the time the body will consume more oxygen. If you take more oxygen to your body, it means the healthy brain. If you come to the next time, it is 5 to 7 a.m. This is the time of our large intestine. This particular time is very best time to have the bowel movement, and this is the place where the toxins will be removed from the entire system. If you want to have if you want to get rid of any constipation related problems, make sure you are waking up at this time. If your body is toxin free, you are stress free. Next comes our stomach, that is 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is the time you have to eat the largest meal of the day. If you have a good food, like well balanced nutritious food, you will be able to be energetic throughout the day. Our mom is always right. This is the meal you should never think of skipping. Next comes 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is a crucial time. If you want to stay away from any metabolic related disorders, this is the time you have to make sure you're not loading your stomach with a lot of food. And it is better if you drink just water, because this organ is pancreas and spleen. So make sure you are following this. Next, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the time of our heart, the love organ. If you want to love this organ back, please make sure you are eating well-balanced light meal during this time. Next comes our small intestine. This is the time the enzymes will be released from the body to digest the food which was eaten earlier. Make sure you are not having any loaded food, that is toxic food, during this time, it will disturb the entire digestion for the whole day. Next comes 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This is the bladder time. Bladder will filter all the toxins, that is metabolic toxins, from the body, and it will be moved to the kidney's filtration system. Next comes kidney, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. This time is the best time to have your dinner as well. And this time kidney will be working on the metabolic wastages, and it is also responsible to balance the chemical in our entire system. Next comes 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the pericardium time. Pericardium time is also a good time to have relaxed. Make sure you are not doing any stressful or any tough task during this time. Pericardium is responsible to get us away from any heart-related infections. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This is a perfect bedtime, and this organ is something which is not known for many. This is triple warmer or triple heater. This is responsible for entire heat management of the system, upper heat, middle heat, and the lower heat. If you are going to bed during this time, your heat balance will be good, and if the heat increases, you will get fever. If the heat reduces, you will get body ache. Next, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is the time gallbladder will be at its peak. This is the time the entire system will be working to cut down the fat which you consume during the day. So this is also a crucial activity. Make sure you are sleeping at this time. Next comes the liver. I would call this as a king of organs because this is the organ which helps us to get fresh blood every day. Completely the toxins will be released and fresh blood is being made during this particular time. If you are sleeping, only this particular organ will be able to remove the toxins from your system. Okay, I have explained about the clock, and how many of you think you have to follow this clock and you have to memorize this clock? Let me tell you something. You don't need to memorize this. Just follow a simple trick, that is, listen to your body. How to listen? Just observe. Body will always send some messages, that is hunger, sleep, or thirsty. You have to make sure you are doing that particular task at that time. In that case, your body will be healthy. If you are healthy, it means your performance, decisions, and positions will be better in home or office. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Nithila, for educating us on the importance of the body parts.